Hello and welcome into the 3D. In the previous tutorial, we created this water and we also created the material for this effect. In this tutorial, we will be working on how we can make the sphere collide with the water, so let's get started. Okay, before we start, we just want to change our timeline to 120 frames per second. By changing this number, you can change the length of the timeline, and then all you need to do, make sure you are on the first frame, right click on your timeline, and then make sure your playback speed is set to play every frame max real time. Once you do that, just move this up, move the sphere up by pressing W, then go to translate Y on the channel box. You can right click on it and key selected. Just click on key selected. Once we key that, we can go to 60 frames forward, and then we are going to move the sphere below the water surface. Something like this should be fine. Then right click on the translate Y again and key selected. So now what you will see if you press play, this is what you should see. So the sphere is moving under the water. We are done this, we are going to the next step. For the next step, click on this A icon. That will close the unrender view. Everything is too dark. It is because of our sphere skydome light. In the previous tutorial, if you watch that, we create a layer for it. So if you click on the V icon, which is the visibility, we can disable it so we can see what's going on in our scene clearly. Okay, so if you press play, this is what we currently have. Now we need to make sure that we are on the effects workspace. If you click on that, just go under boss and open the boss editor. Inside the editor, you must select your boss wave solver, not the boss spectral wave. We need to select the boss wave solver. Lots of people make a mistake by selecting the wrong one and then the effect doesn't work. So make sure you select the solver itself. Then select the sphere, which is our collider, and click on this object icon. Now if you press play, we might not be able to see any movement. There is no deformation right now, but if you go to our boss solver properties and go to the attribute editor, now change the amplitude to 10, then press play again. Actually, we start seeing some kind of deformation on the surface, but I'm going to make sure we can see it clearly. I'm going to increase this to 100. Then I press play. Now we can clearly see the impact on the surface. Okay, that's great. So just for an example, you can make this number 10 by 10. So what's going to happen is you can expand the area that is affecting. But I will keep this number 5 by 5. Then this number, I will make it 50, so the values are less affecting the scene. That's great. So if I open Arnold again, we need to go back to the channel box and enable the visibility of our skydome light. Now, if we click on Arnold again, there you go. As you can see, this is the effect that we created and it works perfectly fine. So let's go back to the boss wave solver again one more time. Then you can look at the collider settings. Such as we can shrink this to 6 by 6 and we can press play. This is fine. I'm going back to the base wave solver and maybe we can change the friction. Let's make the friction 1. Let's see. Yes, this is much better. So make sure you click on the boss wave solver and change the friction. Gravity can stay as it is, and the other things we can just keep them as they are. It works completely fine. Another thing that you can change is the start frame. If you want to make the start frame 1, so it starts from frame 1, then you can change this but I will keep it because if we want to change it, we need to change it for every single one of them. And I'm not going to spend time, but this is where you can change your start frame. So if you press play now, this is the effect we created, perfectly fine, and this is how you can make your objects collide with the water. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If it was helpful, click on the super thanks button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will continue making more tutorials for you guys. So keep your eyes on the channel, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.